How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and today I'm reviewing LEGO City Set 60216, the Downtown Fire Brigade. Now this set comes with 943 pieces and retails for $139.99 Canadian. There's a lot to digest here, so I'm going to be breaking it down, starting off with the 6 minifigures that come with this set. So starting off here with our construction worker, she comes with a little jackhammer that I will take out of her hands. And then if you look at her, she's got a face that I actually haven't seen before. It's a bit of just kind of a smirky face print. Oh no, she does have a double-sided face. Dang. So she has a double-sided face with a kind of scared look on back. I guess because she's a construction worker with the jackhammer and it's rattling her around a little bit. And then she's also got this nice new hat plus hair piece there that just slides on the top of her. For her torso print, she has just kind of the stripes. She also has a little belt there and some reflectors. And on the back, the reflector pattern just carries over. And then just plain blue legs. The second of our construction workers here, he comes with no double-sided face this time, just a little white hard hat, pretty standard face print, a little nicer torso print. You've got a bit of a pouch there at the front, some reflectors, and a nice blue and orange combo going on. Carries over to the back, not a ton of detailing. There is some though, and then just the plain orange legs. Now on to our firefighters. We get 4 of these. This is our female firefighter who's like, I guess meant to be kind of more like, I don't want to say hazmat, but the firefighter that's all suited up that actually is going into the blaze or into the burning building. She's got the dark brown but with the reflectors on it. She's got the oxygen tank there on the back. If I take all that off, you'll see she does have a double-sided face, or just a head all on its own here. The one with kind of some mud and muck on it, and then the other side more of a determined, fierce look, I guess. We're going with, oops. And then if you look on her printing, her torso, very detailed here. A whole bunch of different, I guess, ropes or belts, suspenders with a bunch of different tools on them. The bright reflectors carried over to the back again. No printing on the back of her legs, just the back of the shirt there, the nice little fire logo, and she's got the reflectors down here on the legs as well. Then we have our helicopter pilot, and he's got the nice orange leggings and torso with just a little belt going around the back there. Again, carries on through the back with a nice fire sticker, just basic orange leg print. Pull off the cap, and make note that it's not the new visor headpiece that we get with the Sky Police. It is, however, the new print with the mic right next to the face there, or the radio so that you can call in and you kind of got a focused face. No double-sided face, so it's a nice new face print that we've got with this guy. Then we have our motorcyclist, and this is about as stock minifigure you can get. Again, same with the nice little helmet here. One of the most standard original faces there was. A little bit more detailing on the print on the torso here with some, I guess, some gadgets, a little pocket there, and looks like might be a flashlight. Belt that carries around through the back with a walkie-talkie, a couple pouches, and the fire logo, and then just some basic black pants with the reflectors on the front. And then our last minifigure here is the Chief. She comes with this little remote control, which I will talk about later. But I'm not sure how I feel about the remote control aspect of this. But she does have that remote control, and she's got some nice printing. No double-sided face, just the same hairpiece again. A little bit of back printing on the torso, a little more detailing on the front with the badge and the radio, and just the plain black pants with the reflectors. Just as a little aside, we also have this kind of sandwich piece that comes with our one construction worker. Worth mentioning because it's in the set, but I didn't know where to include it. So I guess we'll start with the smallest first and move our way up. This is that little remote control crawler, I guess, for our fire chief. Not sure how I feel about this build. It's really small and really simple. There's not much to say here. It does have the set is play feature heavy, like really play feature heavy, and it does have the new cannon here that just, I can pull it into focus. Oh, you kind of saw that. There you go. That shoots off the 2 little water cannons, I guess. So it has that. It's really a very basic build. This does, by the way, sorry for the shadow, flip up and down like that. But other than that, I mean, it moves nicely. Nothing to say here. I don't really like it, and its inclusion in the set, it just kind of feels tacked on and unnecessary. Following that, we have our police motorcycle. So this is where our motorcyclist goes on. Those are stickers on the side there, and they are really nice stickers. As far as fire motorcycles go, this is just kind of like a vehicle that would scout ahead, be first on scene. If it's a small fire, they'd have a fire extinguisher, which is equipped on the other side there. You had the radio that you could see on the other side, and 2 little construction cones on the back. Nothing more to say about this. It's a nice build. It's not necessary, but it's perfectly fine. It's passable. Then we have our fire helicopter here. This is, again, the very standard helicopter designed for any of these sets that includes one of these helicopters. The blade does spin up top like that, as well as the black blade there. It does also come with the same play feature that you saw on the little RC vehicle, but it does not move. It's fixed in the forward motion, and again, it shoots 3, so I won't demonstrate that play feature again. If there's one part of this build that I do find a little bit interesting to me, it's the way that the tail here is connected. It's a little bit of a different build in the back section here. Probably less pieces. It does have that nice little accenting there, which I appreciate. I appreciate them trying to do something a little bit different with something that's so standard that we've seen so many times before. But really, it is just the same old thing over again, so I don't have much to say here. I will mention, however, that we do have 2 stickers there on the helicopter blade, and also stickers on both sides at the back here that say Fire 08. Then we have the first of our 2 construction builds here. We do get this little barrel that's on fire off to the side here. Nothing too special. We've seen this type of flame piece before in this new fire line. It's very common, and just our traditional, I'm assuming what it's supposed to be, gasoline, but a little barrel. So it's on fire. It comes with this part of the set. Nothing more to say about that. But then we have this interesting build here. It's supposed to be like a construction workstation. You see that there is a red cup here, and there's also what appears to be like a little dial or maybe phone there connected. And we've got this lamp here on the side and an outhouse. So it is kind of like your construction workstation. This outhouse is designed so that it can actually be picked up by the crane that comes with the set that we'll see later. So this top part just slides off. But I really like this outhouse build. I've wanted an outhouse for a very long time. And there was a set a while back that had it, a construction set, and I never ended up getting it, so it's nice to get that here. And then also in the way of play features, we have that can be lifted up, and also this light here can actually be knocked down. It's just on a swivel that you can see right there. It's just on a swivel here, and so that's a nice little feature, and I really like this little build. It can add a lot of accent to this set, but also to other construction sets that you have, so it kind of serves a dual purpose. Then following that, we have our crane build, and I don't have a lot to say about this other than I like it. I think it looks really good. It doesn't have a space for a minifigure to fit in, so I don't exactly know how they would operate it, but there is one really nice touch that they did here, and that's with the weights on the back, because a real crane would have that. Other than that, I think it looks really smooth. It's the first crane we've gotten, like stationary on the ground crane that we've gotten in forever for Lego City. So it's a nice touch to have, and it's not a big build, but it will fit in this set or any other construction set. It's worth noting that this does spin here. It's just on a regular swivel. It doesn't click, so it's got full 360 mobility, and also obviously you can adjust the height of the rope that is attached to the hook. But nothing else here in the way of functionality, just a nice little addition to this set as well, and I really, really like it. So now we're getting onto the bulk of this set. These are the 2 big builds and the 2 main draws for this set, and I lied to you guys. There's actually 7 minifigures. I didn't realize there was a truck driver here, so if we just take a look at him real quick, I don't have much to say about him. Standard torso, similar to the rest. He's got the kind of the face, the little banged up face that started with the Miners City sets way back when. And a little back printing there. Regular torso. Just going to briefly cover him. He's very, very standard minifigure. But here's the truck, and there's a lot to talk about here. First off, I'll mention that it has this new light and sound brick. So it has that, and it has another play feature in this new water hose, which I will demonstrate in a minute. But we're going to first actually just take a look at the cab here. If you open up the roof here, you can see it seats 2 people inside, which is a nice addition. There's not much in the way of other unique stuff on this cab other than that. I guess you've got some nice look at the front here. You have stickers along the front here at the plate, license plate, and then stickers on the sides as well. 2 axes on the back, walkie-talkie there. So nothing super ridiculously new going on here, but it looks so good. I just really like the look of it. It feels like a bulkier, bigger build that we haven't seen before. It feels like an actual fire truck, and I really like that. And it complements the trailer here really, really nicely. So narrowing in on the trailer itself, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about here. First of which being these little stabilizers that it comes with. You would obviously put those out when the ladder is up, and this ladder does tilt up like this, but it is fully extended as is. So on the back side here, this is the main place feature with this set, I would say. You have this little pump piece, and so what happens when you squeeze it is you have water that shoots out the top there. And I'm not sure if I'm sold on this yet. I'm not sure if I like it or I dislike it, but it is certainly something that is unique and something that we haven't seen before. You also have some stickers here on both sides, and you also have a little stickering on the back for the license plate there that I was covering up. This hose is on a swivel, so it goes up and down and turns side to side, and it just fits nicely in here at the top so it doesn't rattle around. Not much else to say other than that. You've got a little storage compartment there that you can open up, and on the back side here, another same thing on the other side, but also this side has this little station that opens up like so. There's nothing that really goes in there though, so I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is. It is just some storage. I guess it's a nice little thing to have. But overall, I quite like this fire truck build. Don't have much more to say on it. The trailer is really nice. The truck is really nice. They complement each other really well. And it's the first real big fire truck that we've gotten ever in LEGO City, so I'm really fond of that. So moving on to the building here, this is the first real burning building that we've ever got in a LEGO City set. And my first impression was that it felt a little hollow. But after sitting on it, after I built it and looking at it again, I really like this. First off, I like that LEGO is not afraid to make some taller buildings now. That's really nice. But more importantly, it's supposed to be abandoned. It's supposed to be empty, but it still manages to feel more full than I think it could. And it feels like a complete building. Getting the little flames off the top here, since we've already looked at those, they're already present in other parts of the set. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about. The first of which is this clock, which is a really nice piece. It comes off very easily. It's kind of its own little build, and you can hook onto it with the crane there. But I really like it. It's some nice accenting, and without it, I think it would feel a little incomplete. And there's also a little fence, so that's a sticker, by the way, and this little sign on the fence is a sticker. And I like the fence piece, too, because it's something we haven't seen before. Possibly my favorite part of this set is these accented pieces here. It makes it feel like it's a period building. They're pieces that I haven't seen before. They're really, really detailed, and I really like it. I think they have a lion's head on it. That's what it appears to be to me. But it's a really, really nice touch up to make this building feel more polished. In the way of play features, these flames up here can be just knocked out. They're on sliders, and I will actually turn it around to show you a little better. This is the inside of the building. There's these that are on sliders. Yeah, not too much to say there. I will take a look at one of these flames a little closer for you, though. I guess you could have noticed from the box, but what I didn't realize, I really like how these are the multicolored flames, and the tone shift is really smooth and really nice, and so I really like that part of the set. And then down at the bottom here, we have this little thing that we can flip, so we can flip the flames up like so, and then when we drop it down, these flames are supposed to fall back, but they didn't. But yeah, so you flip it down and the flames go up, and it's just like an AC unit that you can flip down, and then you let go and you can knock these flames back down again. And it's another nice little play feature. And then you also have some little accenting at the bottom here with the another oil can, what looks like a little paint stand, and some other type of airbrush, I think is what it is. So that's the building for you. Like I said, it's not got a ton in it, but it's not really supposed to, being that it's meant to be kind of like an abandoned building or a construction project. So getting into the set as a whole here, first off, I want to apologize for the changing lighting throughout this video. I don't have my studio set up, so I'm trying to make do, so I apologize for that, and I'm apologize if some of you clicked away because of that. But on a whole, I really like this set. Do I think it's worth the $130–$40 price point in Canada? I'm not so sure about that. But, you know, 110 US, which is what I think it'll be retailing for, definitely worth it. You get a lot here. And the fire truck, the crane, and the building highlights of this set for sure make up for any of the smaller letdowns that you might get in the set. Again, you know, we do get 7 minifigures. There's not a ton of uniqueness there. I guess there's 1 or 2 that I haven't seen before. But LEGO could do, you know, still a bit more, I think, at the, you know, trying to differentiate the minifigures. But overall, it's not too bad. And there's a lot to like here and not a lot to dislike. It does come with 7 instruction books. I'm not going to go through them all because that's a lot. They all have the same picture on the front as has been the 2019 standard. And that's really all I have to say for the set. It's play feature heavy, so it's great for kids, but it's an adult build for sure. You know, there's a lot more going on here. It's not your LEGO City starter set, that's for sure. Its biggest draw is definitely the fact that it does something that no fire set has done before, and for that reason alone, I think this is worth getting. I'd probably give it a 7 or 8 out of 10, so on par with the majority of the LEGO City sets that have come out so far this year that I've gotten my hands on. There's nothing really else that I have to say on this set other than I think it's a solid set, and you get a lot here, and at $110 US, which is what I'm assuming it'll be, it's probably a pretty good deal at just a little bit over a dollar per piece. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I tried to keep it as short as possible, and like I said, I apologize about the lighting. Stay tuned for more LEGO City reviews coming soon, but with that said, I'll see you in the next one.